Welcome back to the channel. Today we have our hands on the latest X Fold5 from Vivo. This particular X Fold5 is co-engineered with Zeiss. So let's begin by unpacking. Ta-da! So slim. So this is the X Fold5. It's pretty slim, isn't it? Okay, let's put it aside while we take a look at what else is in the package. So we have a charger over here. It's written as flash charge. It is an 80-watt charger, and there's as usual, the USB cable. The back cover for the handphone. It looks pretty neat, pretty nice. Now let's take a look at the specs. The phone has a cover display of 6.53 inch and also have a main display of 8.03 inch AMOLED. It has a main brightness of 4500 nits, so it's pretty bright, and has a refresh rate of 120 Hz for both display. The phone weighs 217 grams, which is almost the same as the competitors. It has a battery capacity of 6000 mAh and also a 80-watt wired charging and 40-watt wireless charging. Let's take a look at the Vivo X Fold5. This is the camera system, and this is on the side. You can see the volume rocker over here. When folded, it's only 9.2 mm. And at the bottom is a speaker, a USB port, and that's where you put in your SIM card over here. And inserted this way. Okay. And we are ready to power on. Okay, so you can actually start configuring the phone. Let's just go through the motion. We'll skip through all this so that we can go straight into the main screen. Now let's unfold it, and there you have it in full glory. Okay. You can see all the applications over here. Let's take a look at the settings. So it's One OS 15. Based on a 3.3 gig Snapdragon 8 Gen 3. So it has 16 gig RAM and 512 gig of storage. Based on Android 15. There's a system update, I think. Let's do a system update. It's downloading using 5G, so it's pretty fast. Still around 30% of battery life. Okay. So it's the camera mode. It's pretty sharp. Wow. So I have the video mode. The professional mode for video. Again, for most of the, for example, the Vivo X200 FE that we reviewed, Under the professional mode, you can actually find the 4K 50 frames per second, which most of the phone don't have it in their native app. So this phone allows you to actually also record up to 8K 30 frames per second. As for 1080p, you can go up all the way to 240 frames per second. Okay, let's get back to the main menu. And hold it this way. The Vivo X Fold5 has a 6.53-inch outer screen, which looks like just any phone. But if you were to unfold it, you'll turn into an 8-inch display. Right. So what can we do? So what can we do with the 8-inch display? With the 8-inch display, we get to see more, and we can do more with it. For example, I can use it with my CapCut that I use to edit the videos. So you get a larger screen for you to manipulate the images, to edit the video. So this is one good example of having a larger screen. Right. Now next, we have the option to actually split the screen into two, so that you can have two applications running at the same time. Right. So what we can do is that, for example, when we launch the web browser, we actually see a bar on the top right here. So just click on it. You can immediately switch it to a split screen. Right. So now we have a split screen on the side, and then we launch another app. Let's say, for example, launch the Vivo Store. Now we have it in a split screen format, and you can actually adjust the width. And from here, if you do not like this application, you can actually just switch app. Let's say switch to the file apps, for example. Or if you do not like it, you can actually switch to a smaller window, just like that. Or switch to a full screen, for example. Another feature is the Workbench. So how does the Workbench work? Let's launch the web browser, for example, and then when you click on the tab on top, you can launch Workbench. Now with Workbench, you can basically access the different apps that have been added to the taskbar. So you can actually switch between them and multitask 5 apps at the same time. And you can actually swap different kind of app. You can actually switch the app straight into a calculator, for example, and you can run the speed test while you are doing some other things. Like, for example, you can switch this to the let's say, for example, this car key app, for example, and then you'll notice that the speed test is still running in the background. App to YouTube, for example.
随着 Galaxy S26 Ultra 的发布，三星终于升级了光从 Note 10 Plus
And you can actually multitask.
花了整整6年，但它终于。
Right. So basically, that is the Workbench feature. Now here are some shots that we took using the Vivo X Fold5 in daytime and nighttime. So we actually also try to do a zoom from 23mm to 2003mm. The zoom factor can be found on the bottom right of the picture. We shot this at the Botanic Gardens using 4K 50 frames per second in the professional mode. The handphone is not attached to any gimbal. It is held by hand, so you can actually see how stable the video footage will be. We have more video clips in our YouTube channel. Do remember to check it out. Vivo X Fold5 is a sleek, ultra-thin foldable that delivers flagship performance in a premium design. Weighing just 217 grams and measuring only 0.92 cm when folded, it's one of the lightest and slimmest foldables on the market. It's built through the IPX8 and IPX9 water resistant and IP5X dust resistance, and the hinge rated for 600,000 folds. The foldable form is supported by flagship internals and next-gen connectivity, including support for 5G SA-NSA networks and Wi-Fi 7, ensuring ultra-fast speeds and future-proof wireless performance. On the imaging front, the X Fold5 is equipped with a triple 50-megapixel Zeiss co-engineered camera system. It consists of a telephoto lens with 3x optical zoom and up to 100x digital zoom. For video creators, the X Fold5 supports 4K recording at 50 frames per second in professional mode. That delivers very stable and smooth handheld video footage even without external gimbals, making it perfect for content creation on the move. Under the hood, the X Fold5 is powered by the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 platform, delivering a 30% boost in CPU and 25% in GPU performance. With a massive 6000 mAh Blue Volt battery, the largest in any Vivo foldable, paired with an 80-watt dual cell flash charge and wireless flash charge, so you can power through your day with fewer interruptions. The X Fold5 also introduces intelligent tools like the Origin Workbench, Vivo Dock Master, and full Google Gemini integration, bringing AI-powered features like real-time transcription, translation, smart editing, and creative assistance directly into your workflow. From its slim, refined design to its flagship performance, pro-level imaging, AI productivity tools, and next-gen connectivity, the X Fold5 is a true all-in-one device for professionals, creators, and anyone who wants the best in foldable form. This concludes our video review of the Vivo X Fold5. Do remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video.